We're here today with Colleen Dorsey, an award-winning author, with her latest book, Ice Princess Crafts. Welcome, Colleen.
Hi.
Colleen is going to show us how to make some snowballs that you can use indoors for those of you children who can't go out in the cold.
It's really easy. You start off with your skein of yarn and then just measure about 12 inches, about a foot, and snip it off. Then you can just have that. You'll be tying up your snowball with that. And then right off the skein, you just want to start wrapping it around your hand, nice and tight, and then keep your hand nice and stiff the whole time you're wrapping.
That's super easy.
Yes.
Colleen continues wrapping. We're going to set up for the next step. Colleen's just finishing up her wrapping.
All right, and you just want to make it a nice fat amount of yarn right there.
You have a lot. How many out of a big skein?
You can probably get 3 or 4 out of a skein like
so
this.
You're using a lot of yarn up.
Yep, but it goes really fast. So once you're done wrapping, just snip it off. Easy. And then you're going to carefully take it off of your hand and keep your fingers through that donut because you don't want to lose the hole. And wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. All right.
This is a great thing for mom and
right
her to do with her kids.
Yes, and it's so fast.
Because actually I was assisting her with the yarn, so that's really fun. If the kids aren't good at the winding, then they can still help make their snowballs.
Team
do you
effort.
Want me to help you
slip
that in there?
Actually, what you're going to do is you're going to lay your piece of your first piece of yarn flat, and then kind of set your donut on top of it.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. You're going to lay your piece of yarn flat over the top of your donut, and then you're going to poke each end up through the middle.
So up and through?
Yep, up and through. And there's my one end. And let's get the other end.
I've done pom-poms a dozen times and I've never done it that way. This is like a really great way to do it.
It's nice and secure, yeah. And pull that in. All right, so then you have both your ends up through, and then you're going to just kind of cross them over.
So you're locking it in?
Yep. And then flip it around and pull nice and tight and make a knot just like you're tying your shoe. Nice and and this is where it also helps. Yes.
It's cold.
And this sometimes it does help to have an assistant to hold down my little, just kind of like you're doing a present, and you do 2 of those little knots and nice and tight. All right, now we get to the fun part. You kind of wiggle your donut, and now we're gonna get to the cutting. So you're gonna take your scissors and just kind of pull up through a few of the loops, not all of them. Don't try to do all of them at once. Pull up your scissors so you're getting to the top of the loops and snip. And you're just going to keep doing this and cut all the loops the whole time.
So we're going to let Colleen cut, and we'll be right back. Colleen, that's a lot of loops you just cut.
It was a lot, and you can see it doesn't look much like a snowball right now, but it's going to, because the next step after you cut all those loops is giving it a haircut.
Kids love to give themselves haircuts.
Well, this one will turn out well, whereas your kid's haircut might not. So you're just going to kind of snip all along the shape. Try to get all the ends even, but don't worry about it too much, from the get-go. You just want to kind of get some of that extra off because you got a lot of long pieces, a lot of short pieces. That's how it normally is. And you're just going to take a little bit at a time, just kind of snip, snip, snip. And you're going to start seeing the sphere form, the circle form.
Well, that's fine with the sphere. This new generation of little people, they use all those big words too. So we're going to let you keep doing your little haircut there for your snowball, and then we'll be right back. Our little snowball is just about ready. Colleen's giving a last little haircut. You're very good at this, I must say.
It's fun, and then you get your nice satisfying pile of your haircut, basically. And what you're going to end up with is one of these mini. Lovely.
Oh, this is really fun. Colleen, thank you so much for sharing a project from the book.
You're
and be
welcome.
Sure you pick up your copy of Ice Princess.